Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through all of the top trending stories in Dubai that everyone is talking about today. Our top story: there are 60 daily match day shuttles to Doha announced for the FIFA World Cup 2022.
Ooh, and we'll also be talking about Justin Bieber will put on not one, but 2 shows in Dubai.
Guys, also, you can win a chance for a spa day at Sofitel Dubai The Palm. All you need to do is tag a friend right now. We'll see your comments coming through. Tag a friend to win a spa day at Sofitel The Palm.
We'll also be talking about all the great things you can be getting up to this weekend in Dubai.
And also, do stay tuned, because later in the show, we're going to be joined by the author of Listen, Kieran McBreen, a fellow Irishman. He's written this incredible book talking to teenagers about their challenging struggles and how to overcome them. It's amazing. We're going to have a little chat with him later on. And also, if you'd like to take this home, just let us know in the comments and we'll get this out to someone, because very powerful book. Great read, but we'll get to all of that later in the show.
The Irish are killing it, honestly.
Yeah. Standard.
Like, recently, it's just been the world of the Irish.
Why do you say that?
I don't know, I just feel like they've been in the headlines quite a bit. So they're just killing it. I think it's Irish luck.
It's not luck, it's hard work.
Oh.
You know what our thing is? You know what we do? So like from the dawn of time, rather than kind of like fighting wars and going over to kind of like, oh, we're going to like, rather than going into a country with like guns and stuff, we just kind of go in quietly, one by one. And we kind of overtake that way. So that's why there's Irish everywhere. What we do is we go start a little business, and then the other, and then you bring your cousins and the families, and there's like Irish everywhere. So we actually have these amazing communities all over the world, like in every city. But what we're actually doing is taking over.
Very sly.
Yeah.
I see. I mean, I remember during Expo, it was literally like Irish this, Irish that. It was Irish Day every 2 days, honestly.
Did you love it?
Loved it, though. They're so cute.
You have to say that. They're so cute. What makes those cute?
So I went to the Ireland Pavilion. I didn't go inside, but I was just interacting to the volunteers outside, and they were just very sweet.
Okay.
Like super sweet. And then we had to record a video when we were down there, and they were just like very interactive and like, what do you want us to do? We'll do anything you want us to do. You know, just like very fun and
you love the Irish names.
Irish names,
yeah.
Like. Who do we have on the show today?
I would love Irish names are the best, because it like they're just spelled so differently to how they sound. I actually think this is fairly.
Ciaran, Ciaran, Karen.
She does know his name, but these are the names that she was guessing before.
Kieran.
Yay! Yeah. Can I write out my name in Irish and for you to spell it?
Oh no, it's not Casey?
No. Okay, say out that name.
Oh my god.
So my name in Irish is
Cathasai?
Cahasig.
Cahasig?
Cahasig.
How does that even, it's literally like Cathasig. How is that?
Cahasig Nick Geralt.
Oh my god.
The name, I don't know, yeah, they're just really hard to pronounce. And like we have like.
With those letters, you pronounced that?
That's Cahasig. Niamh is like Niamh. There's no V.
Oh.
Aoife, A-O-I, yeah, Aoife, A-O-I-F-E.
Aoife, yeah, I had a tough time with that.
Well, this is Kieran McBreen.
Kieran.
Cahasig Nick Geralt.
I mean, like.
Simran Gupta. I don't know the Irish of that.
There's no Irish for my name?
For Simran Gupta.
I don't know, I feel kind of offended.
Sim.
Left out.
Does Sim have a meaning in Irish? I don't know, like a SIM card. But Sim is too much of a modern word for us to be able to translate. Like Sim came too late for there to be an Irish translation. So Sim, Rin.
Yeah, Rin.
Rin could probably go back to Ron,
Ran, like you can translate Ran.
So Rin.
Okay. Ali just said Sim means poison in Arabic. So let's move on from this conversation.
Arabic word of the day. Sim. Okay, let's jump into our top stories, and we would love to hear your pronunciations of my Irish name. Top story today: 60 daily match day shuttles to Doha have been announced for the FIFA World Cup 2022. This is huge news, because we spoke about it. Flights have been rising to Doha during World Cup times. However, what's happened is Qatar Airways is collaborating with a couple of GCC airlines, so ticket holders in particular can get to the game. Fly Dubai, Saudia, Oman Air and Kuwait Airways are among the airlines that will organise flights to Doha. Fly Dubai will operate 60 flights to Qatar as part of its one day, so 60 flights in a day shuttle service to fly football fans during the World Cup.
Now Saudi will operate 40 daily flights from Riyadh and Jeddah.
And the match day shuttle will be for FIFA World Cup ticket holders only, and they are expected to be cheaper than World Cup flights. So it's literally a shuttle there and back. You don't need to get hotel accommodation there. And actually, once you're there, they'll also provide on-ground transport to and from the stadium. So think of it as like a bus. It's a 1-hour flight. You get over there, you'll get taken to the stadium, you'll come back. I bet they're going to be madness.
Oh my God.
But this literally opens up Dubai as a place for people to come to stay for the FIFA World Cup. So expect the city to just be buzzing. It's going to be like Expo, but with football. Instead of culture vultures, you'll have a lot of football fans.
Culture vultures.
Like people coming for Expo.
That's the first I'm hearing this. No, that's really nice. Yeah. But I mean, honestly, how does the UAE just make it happen? It's like it's happening at Doha, but like the traffic is somehow being redirected back here, and it's just
that's
genius.
What we do. But also obviously Saudi, Oman, but you can just see, I think the infrastructure in Qatar, there are hotels, but I think they're basically allowing for more people from around the world easier access if you got tickets. But I know the first round of tickets has already gone on. I know a lot of people who didn't get them, but there will be people around the world looking for accommodation in Doha, but now immediately rent prices at Airbnbs are going to skyrocket during that. When is the World Cup? November, right?
But I feel like every single Irishman who's tried for these tickets has got them, because it's just the year of the Irish.
Why? Do you just think we're lucky? Maybe it's just hard work, Simran. Some people should try it.
So what?
I'm just saying. That
I mean, what are you implying?
What are you implying? What are you implying? That the Irish people were lucky?
Yeah, are you not? The Irish luck is a thing. The shamrock, the leprechauns, the gold.
We make our own luck through hard work and graft.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, all of us at the top level. Irish people taking over. Well, speak to Kieran. You can ask him ask him if this book is luck or hard graft. And I know for a fact that this book was hard graft. And you know why I know?
Oh, how?
Because so the reason I know Kieran is because he met my mom, who also lives in Dubai, like 2 or 3 years ago, and they just struck up a conversation, as Irish people do. We're friendly, we like to chat. And he was talking about this book, and it's been that long to bring it to fruition, and it's been, speaking to so many kids and getting so many schools involved. Hard work,
right?
Not luck.
Not luck.
But he did go with a nice Irish green, which I respect.
You see, it is to add that bit of Irish luck to the books, and now it's gonna sell.
I'll bring you a shamrock if you would like. From my guy.
You know, last year for St. Paddy's Day, there were these chocolates that came in. St. Patrick's Day.
Paddy's Day is fine.
St. Paddy's Day, and these, it's like every day you open up and it's like either you're blessed with luck or nothing.
So this cake came in, or something, and it was like Baron Brack, was it? It's like a type of cake, and within it, so you either get like a ring or you get nothing. So it's like, okay, so this person is going to get married in a year. This person is never going to get married, and all the girls were like, oh no. And then the person who got the ring, I think it was Sally.
It was Sally.
Sally was like, still not engaged.
Yeah, but not a lot of us.
Let's move on.
Benefited from that. But yeah, guys, this is super exciting for Beliebers. Now, Justin Bieber, he'll be putting on 2 shows in Dubai. So it looks like the Bieber fever will be taking over Dubai for an entire weekend now, because Coca-Cola Arena confirmed that the Biebs will take to the stage for 2 nights in a row, Saturday, October 8th and Sunday, October 9th, as part of his Justice World Tour. The Canadian teen idol added another Dubai performance to his tour schedule as a result of an unprecedented demand for tickets.
Yes, there's people all over the city and the world probably trying to get tickets, and they are available for those who registered via the Visa platform. They were available with a link sent to your emails. The remaining tickets will go on general sale at 10 a.m. today, I believe. So there are more tickets.
And now, ain't that the music to a Belieber's ears? The concert is set to impress with laser light shows, along with the Biebs singing to all of the hits from his recent album Justice, which released in 2021. So book your tickets for either or both of his performances, taking place at Coca-Cola Arena on Saturday, October 8th and Sunday, October 9th via the coca-arena.com website.
You know what surprised me yesterday? Like, I know we spoke about Bieber, but was the mix of people. So I can't remember the last time we had a concert. So our office, I love it, like, all probably not a massive age range-ish. Like, we're between 20 and 40. Between 20 and 40.
Yeah.
But you know, it's people from all over, and it was the mix of people trying to get tickets. There was like 4 pockets
Everyone,
of people
yeah.
at 10 a.m. yesterday at the laptops being like, so Michael's trying to get it for his kids.
Yeah.
Amy and her friends are trying to get it. Natasha, Raneem, Mahira, they were trying to get tickets. And I think most of them got them.
Yeah. They all got. Michael got it for sure. I know the girls got it because they were pretty
Hyped.
Pretty high. Yeah.
And they didn't get them in the first round, right?
Because the website crashed. And later the website was back on track. Everyone got their tickets.
They got their tickets.
They got their tickets, yeah.
But it's a massive buzz, massive hype. Like when Bieber comes to town, it's a big deal. Do you remember the last time he was here, by the way? And we got videos of him at Zero Gravity, and it was like, it's Justin Bieber's at Zero Gravity. What?
When did that happen?
Why am I not there?
Last year?
No, like pre-COVID.
Oh, pre-COVID.
Although don't never ask me years because I just physically, my brain doesn't go
Bieber
there.
at Zero Gravity, you should have been there.
I know.
You would have killed it. He would have pulled you up on stage with him.
He wasn't performing. He was just chilling. This is the thing.
And this is before he got married, right? Imagine. You were that lucky girl.
Imagine what?
You were that lucky girl, like that he saw and was like, she's the one. She's the one.
I don't know where your brain goes, but
you could have been the one. I don't know if you were Zero Gravity because it's like an intimate space.
Yeah, Zero Gravity is very intimate and cozy and a great place to start a relationship. Okay, let's jump into our next story. Tag a friend for the chance to win a spa day at Sofitel Dubai, the Palm. This is amazing. Summer's right around the corner, and Sofitel Dubai, the Palm are here to get the season started on the right foot with their amazing exclusive summer offers to help you unwind. So first up, please take note. They have a summer staycay sale. Now, what would you be better than a discounted hotel room? A hotel room with a 30% discount. This also includes daily breakfast buffet at Manava, access to 6 outdoor pools and a private beach. And if you and Bay want some alone time away from the kids, you can actually drop them at the Amora Kids Club. That's if you have kids. It's open daily for kids below the age of 12 with so many interactive games, activities, and that will keep them distracted for a while.
Oh, kids being kept away is like, I don't know, for a parent, it's a big sigh of relief. Now, their second offer is their Summer Glow Spa Day. The offer includes a personalized spa day with a choice of full facial or full body treatments inspired by L'Occitane. And we all know how arithmetic and charismatic the L'Occitane products can be. This offer also includes access to indoor hydrotherapy pools, outdoor spa infinity pools, and a private beach.
And you have the photos if you're watching on our full show, which is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. You can see how beautiful the spa is. And for our viewers today, right now, we have something special for you, a spa day courtesy of Sofitel Dubai the Palm, because you deserve it. All you need to do is tag a friend for the chance to win. This prize includes either an hour full body massage or a full facial, including pool and beach access for one person. The more people you tag, the more chances you have at winning the spa day of your dreams. We're going to be screenshotting your answers furiously on Instagram. I can actually see all of your people joining, but I don't see enough people tagging. So tag your friends right now to win. Also Facebook, we see you. TikTok, we see you. Get your tags in, and one person will win that fabulous spa day.
That sounds so relaxing. A 1 hour massage or a facial.
Are you a massage or a facial gal?
Both. But if I could only choose one, I would go for probably a facial, if it's 1 hour long.
Yeah.
If it's not an hour-long facial, then a massage.
Why the hour for the facial?
I just want to sleep.
It needs a lot of work. Oh. Oh, you want to sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because either, whatever they do, it's like you don't have to do much. You just have to lie there. So I want to sleep off, and 1 hour sounds good.
I've become a facial person, by the way. It was always about the massage, but then I'm like, you're making me better.
Yeah.
You're fixing things while I'm relaxing. So I've moved from massage. I don't love massages. I love the idea of them. But facials, like throw on those products, lash it on.
That's what siblings are for. Like if you stay with siblings, just get them to give you a massage. Because I know my sister's going to come live with me soon, and I can't wait because I'm going to be pestering her for back massages, literally like every movie night.
Wow, I don't have siblings like that. Well, if you are not as fortunate as Simran is to have a sibling who will give you a back massage, the Sofitel Dubai the Palm, just incredible facilities out there, really like relax, zen, get your chill on, get those summer deals, and also just tag someone right now for the chance to win. It's a fabulous offer, and it's something that I would be doing this weekend if I were not moving house.
Oh my God, that's so stressful. But a good way to de-stress, of course, is the spa. And then there are so many fun things you can be getting up to this weekend. Now, starting with a delicious Mumbai street food restaurant, Yummy Dosa, is now offering complimentary dosa and a brownie dessert if it's your birthday.
Ooh.
So make a booking at the restaurant and tell them it's your birthday.
Tell them it's your birthday. Something that I'll also be doing this weekend is running with millions of people worldwide. The Runtastic Adidas Run for the Ocean, starting on May 14th. All Adidas runners around the world have been tracking their runs with the world's leading app, Runtastic, and now's your chance to be part of the global event in Dubai, Run for the Ocean, starting on Saturday, May 28th at 6 a.m, but it actually runs after that, but we're all going to do a group run together. It's free, sign up on their website, and I'll see you down there at Dubai Creek Harbour for a 5 or 10k run on Saturday morning.
Casey will see you down there. And you can also be sipping on your favorite beverages while you enjoy the UEFA Champions League final from the Paramount screening room at the Paramount Hotel Dubai. So you can be paying 199 dirhams, which is like basically 200 dirhams, for 2 hours of free-flowing beverages on Saturday, May 28th.
And then also, in case you've been living under a rock, shop till you drop this weekend. The 3-day big day super sales are here, particularly at Murdiff City Centre. 90% off when shopping at City Centre Murdiff during the 3-day super sale. Shop for 300 dirham and get the chance to win a 1 million dirham share points from Friday, May 27th until Sunday, May 29th.
Oh, the music to my ears. Also, you can bring your little ones to a one-of-a-kind art lab at the Apple Store, Mall of the Emirates, where your kids will learn fun ways to create their own emojis, and that is the cutest thing. They'll get their hands on using the Procreate app on iPad with the Apple Pencil to draw an emoji to take home. And the gadgets are given to them at the store itself. It's happening on Friday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. and it's free.
So from creating emojis with your kids to the adults going partying, are you going out this weekend? If so, take us with you. Soho Garden at Maidan will be hosting gigs this Friday. We are super psyched for this one. One of the most influential grime artists in the UK is coming to Soho Garden, the Palm. We want to see you there. Sorry, we have 2 locations written on that one. Let me check that right now.
No, it is Soho Garden, the Palm, and it's happening on Friday, 27th of May, and doors open at 10 p.m. Also, you may want to know that entry is free before 11 p.m. and if you enter after 11:30 p.m. you'll be having to pay 150 dirhams per person.
So get there early and do not miss it. It's going to be class.
Exactly, and you can also work with clay for a sensory experience and that releases stress at the workshop Dubai for 225 dirhams per person. So a lot you can be getting up to this weekend.
And also, we know Dubai is a big city, and what we try and do every Friday morning is run through some of the cool stuff that we've found out during the week. Basically, one thing on that list is probably what one of us is going to be doing, like across our companies. Like, what are you doing this weekend? Let us know. We can add it to our list. But we also want you to let us know. What are you doing this weekend? We can add it to our list. We basically just want to have a wider mix and scope of stuff that's going on in Dubai, because I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm in a city that's got jam-packed with stuff, and yet I never know what to do. And then,
exactly.
and then I wake up on Sunday and I'm like, how did I not know there was this like cool thing happening at Kite Beach? Or so share with us if you got anything cool going on, and we'll try and share it with the wider population.
Exactly, you'll know it. And if you want the full lowdown, all the details, the article is live on our website, so do check it out.
Guys, stay tuned. We're going to be joined by Kieran McBreen, who's the author of Listen. Very, very shortly, he's going to be with us right after this break. Welcome back to the Love in Dubai show. With us now is a man who constantly goes the extra mile when trying to shape our future generations. He's the author of Listen, a book dedicated to telling the stories and struggles of teens, as well as being a certified personal development coach. Welcome to the show, Kieran McBreen.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
On behalf, did I say behalf? Thanks from all the parents, the teenagers for this book. I wish it was out when I was a teenager. So I want to ask you first, how many different versions of your name have you heard?
I've been called many names since I left Ireland, but Kieran is the correct pronunciation.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate it's difficult, but whatever works.
Whatever works. Kieran?
Kieran is great. I've even been called the wrong name on my wedding day by the priest.
Really?
I've been standing on the altar and I was called Karen by the priest.
Where did you get married?
In Greece.
Okay.
As long as it didn't come from your wife, it's
No,
fine.
that's it. My wife calls me many names, but she generally gets the pronunciation right. But the priest at my wedding day called me Karen. So I get Karen, I get Ciaran, I get Sharon, I get many different different
It's the beauty of
forms.
Dubai. It's not just Irish names, though. Like, we have great fun whenever emails come through and they've just like butchered our names. It's great. Yeah, I was going to go into a story about my dog, but I will not. Look, Kieran, it's great to have you, but let's give us a little bit background about you first before we get into Listen. Tell us, how did you get started here in Dubai teaching and also in your development growth?
I went to university in England, and then I moved down to London to work as a PE teacher. And a lot of my inspiration of the book came from there. But loved London, great city. Then came to Dubai in 2012 with my wife, and I was again PE teaching and loving school and stuff like that. But I did a master's degree in education, and I branched off into coaching and mentoring. And for me, that's where the whole change of path came along, and the whole idea of the book came, where I from a mindset coaching perspective, it was just something different than just education. I tried to marry the two with the book. So there's lots of education experience here, but the mindset coaching is coming into it with my response, which I'll talk about in a couple of minutes. But my own development, I suppose, my biggest development comes from the people around me. I was just talking to Richard about this earlier. I'm a big believer of placing yourself with the right audience and modeling behavior. And it's a massive thing for parents to know about their children. They will behave like their friends behave. So it's the same as us as adults. We will do what our friends are doing. If your friend's doing a course, you may think, oh, I might do a course. So we're always stretching ourselves. It works the opposite. If your friends are doing things that's not so good, you may find yourself, and certainly children will find themselves doing something that's not so good. So I would say my whole development came from surrounding myself with the right people, of course working hard, putting myself out there, but having a great team of people around me.
That's so interesting. So this book looks so good. Like, honestly, I wish I had this as a teenager. I want to ask you, how were you as a teenager?
Yeah, I was a good lad. A great family, great close friends. Sport was everything for me. Education wasn't. I was really a lost student. I couldn't access the curriculum. I'll not go into great detail, but I have a big frustration with the Irish curriculum back when we were at school. It's a memory test. And there's many people out there. I've got friends who are so talented, that might have had to do something for the rest of their life because of a certain grade at school or the points they got in their leaving certificate, A-levels. So I wasn't good at school from an academic perspective. I think I was likable from the teacher's perspective. I would have been well-mannered. But I also didn't work hard enough. I take responsibility. I didn't work hard enough. I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I couldn't see the relevance in learning this thing in maths lesson that I never do for the rest of my life, when I could be watching Ireland play football on television. And that took priority. Going down to my GA pitch, training took priority. Up in the fields, running cross country took priority. Everything took priority over learning. And I don't blame my teachers. I didn't work hard. I should have worked harder. However, very soon after leaving school, I did a local course in Cavan Institute, which is a local college that everybody, you know, it's one of these vocational courses that everyone can get invited to do, to be part of. And I was getting great grades.
Yeah.
Months after school.
Irish luck.
Stop.
I tell you.
Engagement. Engagement. I was reading books about sport.
Yeah.
I was reading books about how the body worked, the industry of sport.
Good interest.
I had to have an interest. At school, I had no interest.
This book taps into emotional struggles of teenagers in particular. Do you think that more of that is needed? Like, do you think if this was here, if there was someone kind of talking to you about like body issues or self-esteem, or you might have progressed in a different way?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think we need to create a safe space for boys and girls to be able to express themselves. And a lot of it is this silent fear of, I'm not good, I'm not happy, but nobody knows this. You know, and one of the stories is about a student where he's so confident, he's so intelligent, he's so successful, he's so sporty, inside he's broken. He's absolutely broken because nobody's tapping into this. Waking up every morning, how many children out there are waking up every morning not wanting to go to school?
Honestly.
Not wanting to go to school. Severe pressure, academic pressure, aesthetic pressure. You know, in Dubai, different types of pressure.
But just with that, sorry to interrupt you, with that student in particular, how did you find him and how did you get him to talk?
You give space. You know, you give space, you know, you empathize, you demonstrate that you understand that you get it. You know, what works for me is, I use it a lot, I feel the same. And I think as an adult saying to a child, I feel the same, it's very powerful. Because life is tough as an adult as well. And I say this to all the children I work with. You know, it's tough being a teenager.
Doesn't get easier.
It's tough being an adult.
Oh no.
We're adults.
You know, it's tough being an adult.
No, I thought it was going to stop soon.
But if you can make that connection is the key to say, I feel the same. This is what works for me. You know, creating that safe space. I see that you're in pain. Are you comfortable to talk about it? I notice that you're not yourself today. Is everything okay? Now look, you're not always going to get the answer the first time, the second time, but maybe the third time they may speak up. And if you get them to speak up, then the road to help has begun, you know?
I think you mentioned something so significant there, and teenagers go through so many phases. The pressure from like yourself, from outside, from school, like just everything. And literally every person is dealing with something in schools and high schools. They're all going through something. So what is that one common thing? I'm sure you've dealt with a lot of students coming to you and just sharing their burdens. So what is that one common factor you would say in all of them, or what is that one piece of advice that's pretty much the same for all students?
I would say the same to adults. It's to talk to who can help you. Like I said about the team I had since, you know, forever, my family, my friends, my colleagues. You know, as a teenager, your family is your team. You know, if you can speak to your parents, and it works two ways. As a parent, if you think that your teenager and younger child is struggling, you got to make that connection. You got to talk. You got to. It all boils down to talking. You know, every day I'm having a bad day. When I have a bad day, not that I have a bad day every day, I ring my friends.
Yeah.
You know, last week before the book launch, you know, I was a nervous wreck, and I knew who I had to contact. I knew the friend who would give me the information that I needed. He's my ally. That's one of my chapters. Is about having a team of allies around you. You know, and the biggest thing is talk. So to know who you can talk to, know who's got the answer, and go for it. Don't suffer alone. That's the key.
Don't bottle up the emotions.
Don't bottle up. Don't suffer alone, because you don't have to suffer alone, because people want to help.
Yeah. I want to get more into kind of the solutions, but can you just explain to people watching what this book is and what you've done to make it happen?
The book is 20 stories of teenagers who I interviewed or filled out a questionnaire. Body image, social media pressure, bullying.
Social media pressure is an interesting one
It's
for
a
parents.
massive one. It's a massive one. Distance learning is a new one, you know. Basically current topics that teenagers are talking about. I interviewed her, I took their information from a questionnaire, and I pieced all these stories together. The key is that a student out there, or anybody, excuse me, reads it, can resonate with it, can link to it. And then I respond to each story with one of my modules from the Student Wellbeing Warrior program. The key there is that the student who reads it can then have a potential solution to overcome that challenge. The message here is that there's many challenges out there and many people are facing it, that nobody's alone facing this challenge.
Very
you know?
true.
That's so true.
It's important for parents to read the book because they'll get an insight into how difficult it is to be a teenager in today's society. You know, I really think a parent will open it up and they will go, whoa, is my child, is my son, is my daughter feeling this way? And then simply go downstairs or go over to their bedroom or wherever it is this evening and go, how are you today? How are you today? Is there anything you need to talk about? And that's the key, is to bring people together, to get people to open up and not bottle in, as we said, any problems.
So for parents, it's to listen, and for children, it's to talk. But I think that's so key because as simple as it sounds, it's usually not that way. It's hard for parents to understand, for them to relate, and then for kids to open up on such a level that they're, you know, like maybe they don't feel at comfort level with their parents. Maybe they feel like the details are too intimate to share with them. So apart from that, like what else would you tell parents, like how to deal with kids when they're going through something something they can't understand?
A really powerful tool is to get parents to think, what was I like when I was that age? Because it's easy, you know, it's easy, and it's easy for teachers too, you know, to say, you can't do that, you shouldn't do that. Then you go, I did it.
Yeah.
I did it. It's part of life, it's part of learning, you know. We don't want to wrap our generation up in cotton wool. We want them to explore, we want them to make mistakes, we want them to learn, you know, but we also want them to know that when it doesn't work out, that we're here for you. And that's the key. If there's a family connection where we're here for you, then there's a safe place.
Just to run through, for example, you've already mentioned there's topics of body image, bullying, friendships, jealousy, disorders, disabilities, studying, distance learning, to name but a few. Are parents always equipped? You know, you have two parents, they're working 9 to 5, very busy people, and they have 3 kids. Are they equipped to deal with the pressures that their kids are facing, do you think?
And this is the biggest battle, is that we are encouraging so much for the younger generation to do that. Our generation and older haven't been given the resources to deal with this.
100%, yeah.
To deal with this, you know? And lots of times, if I'm working with a student, it's very much the victim. Oh, my mom, my dad, you know.
Really?
So I flip it, and I try and work with it that they can see it from mom and dad's perspective, and then there's an understanding. Now that works twofold. When I work with parents, I flip it.
Yes.
That's how it should be.
And I get the parent to see it from the perspective of the student. Once there's an understanding, then, you know, things can happen because it's not, you're breaking down the defense. It's not a case of, you're wrong, I'm right. It's a case of, okay, I get you. How can we make this work? You know, as I say to every client who I start with, what we're going to achieve is the most simplest thing ever. It's not rocket science. It's me asking you questions. It's me getting you to think differently. It's me getting you to have an appreciation for the things in life that you're struggling with, you know, and where you want to go. But it's not rocket science. And, you know, listening is a massive skill. That's why the podcast is called Let's Listen. I sit back, the person comes on and he talks or she talks. And I don't interrupt. It's not a conversation. I simply listen. I want the audience to listen to this person, express their challenges, express what worked for them, and maybe come up with a solution that will work for them too. But listening is a key skill because we don't do it very well. We interrupt. We have a better story. How many times have you been in a conversation where a person said to you, as soon as you're finished, they say, oh, let me tell you what happened to me.
Oh my God.
Because they stopped listening to you. They've stopped listening to you. They've started thinking, oh yeah, I can
But
relate
it's true,
to that.
yeah, the listening thing, like
I
I know as
relate
an
to
individual, I 100%.
Pointing at you.
Oh, you're pointing at me?
No, I'm just kidding.
Just all the time. Whenever my back is turned.
Yeah. But if
Continue, we're listening.
if somebody immediately starts a story, linked to what you were telling them. Halfway through your story, they've stopped listening and they're starting to create their own story. They've internalized it, they've linked it to themselves. You know, how often do people give you advice when you're not asking for advice? You're just trying to express something. You want to get something off your chest. Straight away, people then begin, oh, what about doing this? What about that? Would you not be better off doing this? And like, well, hold on. I'm not here to ask you for tips or advice. I just want you to listen to me. It's very, very common.
What you said is very true. We want to get into your podcast and hear more about that. But first, I just want to ask you a question. So, parents have a lot of pressure on themselves, like kids do. So do parents, like to juggle a million things at once. So, as a teenager, if you want to, how would you? I mean, what solutions or what advice would you give them to deal with something on their own? You know, like instead of speaking and like relying on others for emotional support and just a person to vent to, how would you advise them?
That's a great point. One really powerful tool in the book is deep breathing exercises. It's, again, very, very simple, and I do it myself. And whenever you get that anxious feeling, it's just to take a moment, some time to yourself, and just, you know, calm your mind, calm your body, and deliver these deep breathing exercises. Very, very simple ones. I'm not talking like, you know, trying to push loads of meditation and all that, but just simple breathing can really get the body in the correct state. Getting the body in the correct state, then you're ready to take on what challenge you have. If you've got an issue, if you've got a challenge, and your state is not good, you're not going to get them results. You're not going to get the outcome you want. You need to get your body right. So deep breathing exercises is a really good one. Another tool.
I was starting to deep breathe.
And then when he started, I was like, same.
Another tool is to model behavior, is to see what's working for somebody else. You know, is if I want to be better at what I do, who's better than me? Look at what they're doing, analyze what they're doing. And then, you know, it's probably, yes, it's copying, but I don't mean copying in a lazy way, copying in a learning way. So if you're in a, you know, I talk about this actually in the book, if you're in a science lesson and you're really struggling, you look at the top science student and you know, what's working for them? What can I do? Can I speak to them? Can I look at their notes? Can I ask them, what do you do at home in the evening? You know, so it's modeling behavior is a really, really good one as well.
Great tips for teenagers in particular who want to develop. If people want to get the book or listen to the podcast, give us the deets. Where can they find you? Everything.
So this beautiful hard copy version that I worked very hard to get here in Dubai is only available in Dubai, and I'm trying to self-deliver them at the weekend myself.
Really?
Yes, and it's a lovely feeling when the lady or the gentleman opens the door. And it's me standing there and we've had a good chat. So I'm trying to, look, it's not going to last forever. This whole, you know, the excitement with the book's not going to last forever. So I'm trying to enjoy it as much as possible. So I can find myself standing there on a doorstep for about 10 minutes having a chit chat. But
great.
It's nice. It's nice.
See? Hard work and graft.
Yes. Maybe it's the Irish thing again, you know. And so I'm trying to deliver. My wife is certainly, if it's not me, it would be my wife who would be delivering. But so we can get this delivered in Dubai.
Anywhere in Dubai?
Anywhere in Dubai. Also, it's available on Amazon. So anyone at home in Ireland or England or anywhere, I got a few orders from India and from Australia.
Oh, India needs it.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
We have got orders in America, India and Australia, so all available on Amazon. The Amazon version is a paperback copy. It's not the hardback copy, but it's the Amazon version. So it is available. So please reach out to my social media, and if you're based in Dubai, and we can get it to you very quickly.
Amazing. Guys, we're going to wrap it up. If you want to get a copy, we are going to give one away. So please get tagging in the comments and we will give it away. We'll distribute it after the show to save you one trip. Thank you so much, Kieran Green, author of Listen. It's been a fabulous chat. We really appreciate it.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kieran.
Very good. Thank you.
Got the name right?
You did. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
I'm half Irish now.
Nearly. Guys, that is it for us on the Love in Dubai show. We're back with you on Monday morning, same time, same place. Stay safe, wash your hands. See you then. Bye-bye.